Aloha, beloveds. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for listening and listening to yourselves and following spirit and tuning into um, the transmissions that are happening right now throughout the collective. I would like to speak today to some downloads and information and insights and wisdom that's coming through to me around the health of our bodies in relation to our clarity of receptivity. So, yeah, the mind and the gut are closely related, and actually, our mind is in our gut. And therefore, if our gut is out of alignment, if there's imbalances there, if there's blockages, it affects what we think, how we perceive the world, what we see, how the information we receive, our communication ability, able to access our ability to access our higher levels of cognition and also to be relaxed in a state of relaxation in our nervous system is closely related to gut health. And that being said, love to talk to you about how you can improve your gut health, how you can improve um, just your ability to think more clearly through working with diet and different modalities that can improve health. One of the ways in which I've been improving my gut health is through belly massage. And so that's been hugely impactful on my life, a consistent practice of belly massage, massaging my belly and working out any blockages and improving circulation to my belly. And there are different ways of doing that. And I can help guide you through that. If you're interested, you can feel free to reach out to me and I can guide you over the phone, through video chat, or in person. I'd love to do that. The other part that's so foundational that I feel like is still, folks are still needing clarity and help around diet. Like, what is the best way of eating and relating to food? And ultimately, I feel like, and I've said this before, that the cleaner and closer to the earth that you eat, the better off you're going to be, because we are earth, we're made from the earth, we'll return to the earth, and cultivating a relationship with the food you eat is hugely important. Therefore, growing a garden or harvesting your own food, or talking to the farmers who grow your food is hugely important. I was being reminded of this the other day when I was talking to a sister who grows food out here in Azalea, Oregon. And yeah, so my diet specifically, I've been vegan for 12 years and mostly raw vegan. And I feel that the plant medicine, the plant nutrition is good for me and helps me stay real clean and clear so I can receive messages and think clearly and have the ability to remember things, and track things. Yeah, I just feel like that's really necessary right now, that we eat really cleanly, simply even. My diet is very simple. I eat fruit in the morning, usually grapefruit, and I wait to eat more complex food a little bit later in the day, around 1 or 2 o'clock. I eat seeds and nuts and dried food and dried fruit and salad, and drink lots of water, and juice is a big part of my diet. And I've been making nourishing soups lately with vegetables. And yeah, so if you have any questions about diet, I'd love to help guide you through that as well, and help just add in more nutritious food into your diet, and also teach you how to cook certain foods. And if you're interested in raw veganism, I'm happy to guide you through that as well. And yeah, also urine therapy is hugely impactful, I feel, on my gut health. Drinking a large portion, at least half of what I urinate throughout the day, has been really, really, really helpful to my body. I've also been rubbing urine on my belly and also doing urine enemas, and that's been hugely impactful. It's really helping heal my gut. I was diagnosed with candida, severe candida, when I was 16, and had horrible gut issues and acne, and it wasn't until I started eating really cleanly and paying attention to my body. Um, yeah, and also nourishing my immune system. I feel like our immune system is closely related to our gut health as well. And when you strengthen your immune system through different practices, you also improve your gut health and vice versa. So your gut health improves your immunity. And yeah, I'd love to impart more wisdom. There's only so much I can impart in a video, but I feel like, because I feel like it's so personalized, the advice that I give and using my intuition and tuning into what a person's body may need or what sort of nutritional factors to take into consideration. Um, yeah, and spending time in the soil, like putting your hands in the soil. That's why gardening is so cathartic, is because we're getting that healthy bacteria and infusing our natural biome with those healthy bacteria directly from the soil where you live, and eating the food that you're growing. And there are many ways to do that, of course. But my recommendation is just to spend time with the plants and talk to the plants, give your saliva to the plants, like actually infuse your DNA into the seeds as you plant them and as they're growing. Yeah, sometimes I even give my urine to the plants, so they can have that biofeedback as well. And I love to talk to folks about urine therapy, how healing that's been for me, and what you can do to get started in that, and also undo any paradigms or any constrictions you may have in your awareness around what urine is. Actually, it's a golden elixir that comes from your own body, and it's super potent, super healing. It's the medicine that you need. It's a medicine of you, and it gives you that biofeedback of what your body may be depleted in on a nonverbal way, so you can eat according to your nutritional deficits. So yeah, I just want to speak to that. I have children that struggle with mental illness, and I just noticed that a large part of it is because of the food that they eat. So the food that you eat is so related to your mental health, and like I said, your capacity to hold the light and to think clearly and to remember and to retain information and to process information and be able to communicate effectively as well. So that's something we all need to work on, and I'd like to support you in that and encourage you in that. And yeah, I hope you had a beautiful full moon. This full moon was really potent for me. I saw a lot of what I needed to see, and I've been able to integrate that in a good way, and that feels really good. And we're in Leo season now, and it's fiery time, and there's a lot of activations happening in the collective. Birthing process is really, really, really happening right now. And some days the contractions are really strong, and I feel a lot of constriction even in my body, a density in my body, like a squeezing. And then the next day, I'll feel like this lightness, like this new way of perceiving and being, that's been hugely beautiful and transformational to me. And I feel like leveling up in a way, like upgrading in so many ways. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use, but basically like being able to see more and perceive more and understand on deeper levels. And it's closely related to the body embodiment. And so staying in my body and listening to my body, utilizing my body, paying attention to my body, and having gratitude for my body has been a huge part of my practice. And also I want to encourage folks to be consistent in their practice. We all have different practices, may it be mantra or yoga, massage, swimming, dancing, singing, whatever that may be, praying, gratitude practices. But the key to any of those is, of course, finding what works for you, but then being consistent about it and making space for it in your day, each day, being being real consistent. That's where the growth happens. That's where the transformation happens, is when you're consistent with your practice. So I just encourage you to do that as well. And that's where coaching can come in as an ally as well. A wellness coach such as myself, I can help keep you accountable to your daily practice. So I'd love to do that as well. May this message find you well. May you enjoy this beautiful day. May you enjoy it fully. May you feel aligned with your highest purpose. May you feel completely supported and resourced and nourished and elated and joyful. May you feel all the emotions. May all the emotions be welcome in your experience. And may you love yourself deeply and have compassionate grace for all of it. Aho.